cheerio, bonjour, hello. So I tell you guys all the time that I'm 52. Well, in October I'll be 53. However, so someone sent me a video. As you know, I watched the first 12 seconds and said, okay, this is worth it. However, as we get to this video, this was one of my father's very favorite songs. So appease me for 30 seconds. And if you don't like it, just fast forward. I know you guys aren't as old as I am, but it's a beautiful song and a beautiful man. And you guys know that my play bar isn't going to work. Let's try. No, it never works the first time. What the heck? Okay, why should I keep loving you? I'll stop it at that point. If you can't handle this, fast forward.
Dedicate this song to my partner, soul partner, Mr. Duck Sound, better known as
Wasted days and wasted nights.
Wherever you are, brother.
That's why I'm not a professional singer.
Wasted days and wasted nights
I have left for you behind. Okay, I'll quit soon. Why should I
belong
to me? Your heart belongs to someone else. Why should I keep loving you? Okay, I'll shut up now. So the whole point with that was... Okay, I have to fix this because I'm editing and I don't really know how to edit. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay, yes, I'm just totally a faggot. But the name of this video, Faded Nights, reminded me of this. And as usual, I've watched 12 seconds. I'm funnier the first time. Please, kids, hook up Neek's Peaks. She has 2.61 subscribers today. And yesterday, she only had 2.57. So I'm hoping you guys are taking care of this woman. And yes, I did send her $50 last night. If you'd like to send me money, my Buy Me a Coffee link is below. I'm not earning money through YouTube anymore because I cannot support the communists. Okay, let's go.
Yes, I'm a bad mom. But
oh my goodness. I'm not trying to yell. Oh my goodness. You cannot start a video. Maybe I did not watch 12 whole seconds. You cannot start a video with, yes, I'm a bad mom, when you are actually a bad mom.
Good at being bad.
Oh my goodness, this makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh, yes, she was.
So I don't understand why the word's on the bottom.
I've got some deleted videos and some deleted messages to discuss today. One of them is the famous message that has always kind of been missing, where everyone's like, how is Cece bad on the airplane on their way to North Carolina on their last trip ever, sadly. So we're going to check out the contents of that message as well as watch the...
Okay, well, Cece misbehaved on the airplane because she always misbehaved. She may have had that little headache-inducing, ugly-ass bow, but God bless Bella. But neither of these children were disciplined.
Airplane video when they're on their way, because I noticed something at the end of it, and also some other weird points that I want to make. So without further ado...
Oh, I love you, Neeks. That's just a horrendous picture. See, the stuff she posts kills me. Why would you post this stuff? Yucky? There's a Dr. What's Up? There's just yucky. I agree. So what does Cece ask Shannon for? Pay attention. What's up with that stupid... Okay, my mouse is right there. All that cheesy artwork. She bought that at Home Goods, thinking she was buying it at Ethan Allen. Oh, I have the hiccups. This may become an issue. What's yucky? Yucky is feeding your children products made with nuts when you have lost your mind on your in-laws about the exact same thing. That's yucky. You ready to go to bed? Oh, you ready to go to bed. I apologize.
Hold on.
Airplane. So, Cece is completely different than Bella. Look at Bella. She's got her arm, both arms. Look at that. Both arms on the rest. Bella's slightly uncomfortable. Cece's just a stupid F. And I say that with love. My goodness. Cece would have probably been pregnant by 14. She's way too trusting. Please don't be offended by that. Yes, absolutely, Bella is holding it. Bella has both arms. Yeah, she's uncomfortable. The bottom just says Bella holding on for dear life. So if you're only listening, they're in the airplane. It's the takeoff. It's the best part of the airplane ride. You guys, in, let me think, 1992, I rode the Concorde from Washington Dulles to Paris, fully expecting to get, I worked for the airlines, fully expecting to get on an airplane ride right back home that same night. And I didn't. It took me 3 days to get home. And day 3, I had to call my parents, trying to be cool, and I just busted out crying. And my father laughed at me. And he was like, "We've already booked you a ticket home." It was $555. And my father, with dementia, a week before he died, reminded me that I still owed him $555. But I will tell you, none of you will fly on the Concorde anymore. When you fly at 55,000 feet, you actually can see the curve of the earth. It's amazing. But you feel like you're in a tube. It's not very comfortable. It's much more comfortable being in first class on a 777. Hey, here's one thing. What's her name? Shannon's doing well. So, Cece is sucking on a lollipop, which means she's swallowing. Well, if you have a problem with your ears popping on the airplane, you need to drink something as you're taking off. If you have an infant, you put their binky in their mouth so that they're sucking on something. And so here's one thing Shannon's done well, but I'm going to guess it's just dumb luck. Because Bella doesn't have a popsicle or a lollipop. But no, that's exactly what you want to do for your children. Because they swallow and then their ears pop. Oh my goodness, that kid sucked that little... Oh, she's got that... Another stupid headache inducing. It makes my head hurt seeing her hair pulled up that tight. And they barely have any hair. Bella's terrified right now. Bella is terrified. This is a child. I'm going to assume this is 6 weeks before the murder. This is a child who has never really had true security at home. Now she's in an airplane. Of course she's scared. Okay, I don't really understand that. I think the family's home. That's why Oscar's barking. Ignore it, Oscar. Yes, Bella is terrified. She's doing her best she can to be cool. Opening it, she's still got both arms on both handles. Bella was about an hour into the flight. Okay, now with the plane engine removed and enhanced audio, see what she asked before giving something. Okay, my family is home. Hey, honey, boys, I love you both. I'm recording. Okay, so had Shannon been doing the right thing, both girls would have had a lollipop so that their ears didn't pop. Bella was about an hour into the flight. Okay, this is when they're flying to North Carolina. So it's 6 weeks before
Shannon Watts says,
horrendous
Ella was out
father
about an
killed
hour
them.
into the flight. Celeste fought it like hell and passed out when the plane was landing. She climbed everything, ran from the front of the plane to the back. Everyone thought she was keeping.
Celeste ran from the front of the plane to the back. Okay, one of my closest friends was a flight attendant. Her name is Michelle. I sure hope she would have drop kicked that kid. My goodness.
You just had to let her. There were other restless.
Hold on a second.
Are you
What?
recording?
Yes, I'm recording. I can't see your face, but hurry up. What?
I was just standing in the background being like,
Yeah, I could see your face in the... Go change your clothing. Hang your stuff up. You know what you have to do. And listen, you're not getting a Coke Zero tonight. If you want a Dr. Pepper, put them in the drink fridge. The kid has been drinking my Coke Zeros because he has not put his Diet Dr. Peppers in the fridge. Little faggot. Oh, someone's had a wreck here on Georgetown Pike. Okay. I wanted to cry and laugh all at the same time. She's talking about Celeste temper tantrums. So your child is having a temper tantrum in public and you want to laugh? Mother of the year. She is not a kid that likes to be strapped in anywhere for long. And the reason is because this is a child who has not had any discipline.
The plane too.
None.
She had a full-blown tantrum on the plane. I wanted to cry and laugh all at the same time.
Okay.
Let her do her thing.
Neeks
She's
is saying
not.
the same
She's
thing I
not
just
a kid
said,
that likes
but
to be strapped
it's her
anywhere for
words.
long. No, Benadryl would not have helped. Is the hashtag. Jesus. No,
Oh my
that
goodness.
got wiped.
Okay, so when I hit pause, the words on the bottom are blocked. No, Benadryl would not have helped. You actually posted that? What is wrong with you? Again, my father would have picked up the phone and said, sweetheart, if you're drugging your children, which you shouldn't, please don't post publicly about this.
Then, of course,
Oh
we
my
have this one where
How much
Shannon
do we have?
indulges her audience by kind of giving us a
I did this yesterday. 26 more minutes? Okay, 26 minutes. Oh my.
glimpse into her possible mistake here. Not
I mean,
giving
Never
it
to
her
Fly was
before she's
Celeste
actually placed and
50.
stuck in her
No
bed.
doubt.
She can't get out of the room and basically forced to lay there and go to sleep.
Okay, it's not a 6-hour flight from Colorado to North Carolina. Try harder to lie, darling. We all know you're lying, but you must try much, much harder.
I don't know.
Benadryl only works if you put her to bed afterwards.
don't be.
I mean, David, Shannon's bragging about drugging her kids up. Here, I have a 12-year-old. He's on the porch right now. I could put Benadryl into him right now. He won't pass out, or my goodness, I give it to him.
I
Go
have a cycle
put your...
and I can dump it on you if I wanted to.
Yeah. Game on. No, David.
Don't make me do what I did to the
Go
yard stuff.
put your... Go hang your clothing up for tomorrow, please,
Don't
you
make
punk.
me do what I
Oh,
did
my
to the
goodness. Be so glad that you are not 52 years old dealing with a 12-year-old idiot like I am. I love idiot.
CV plus
Well, she got a water bottle because then she drinks and she swallows and it pops the holes in her ears. You idiot. Oh, this isn't even the airplane anyway.
We
Goodness.
had to tell Daddy Santa was here.
I'm about half dumb.
Well, honey, Daddy didn't see Santa.
David, I need water.
Hold on, kids.
Okay, but she's posted this, you guys. She posted all of this. That's what kills
You
me.
like your water bottle?
She could have edited
The
it.
green
I'm
and
not
white
that smart.
pen.
I can't do any of this stuff. But I know how to edit out the bad stuff. Oh my
On mine,
goodness.
if you see, I'll screenshot this. Hold on.
Yes, please
Don't touch,
screenshot
don't touch, don't
it.
touch.
And your stinking
I'll
Steelers
screenshot
hat.
this so you'll see mine.
Your makeup looks like crap. Come on, girlfriend. Show us. David!
It's
I may have to hit pause and go find the
on
boy.
the other side, but on my side, you just click that add person and invite them to the.
She's looking straight into the screen and doing everything she can to convince other people to waste $300 a month on a product that she still in the morning says, I need my coffee. Well, if your product is that good, why do you need your coffee?
I'll text you after this. Now let's say
Refill
goodbye
my
to
water
everyone.
and
They
bring it
saw
back,
Santa
jackass.
with you.
Yes, I just called the boy a jackass. I'm holding my water bottle up, and he's looking at me like he's an idiot. He'll be back in a minute. You'll hear him.
It's
Okay.
at your house?
Okay. Maybe Bella doesn't want to be filmed. Maybe she would just like a dinner of chicken, potatoes, and broccoli. And yes, that's my shtick now. But because, come on, man.
You want to see what, baby?
Turn your phone off and take
Yes,
care of
baby.
your
Thank you.
children.
So everyone have a Merry Christmas.
We will. You won't.
Hope
Yeah,
the
that
Grinch
was
isn't at your
bitchy
house,
of
too.
me, but you won't. Where's your camera?
The Grinch
It's
here.
just lying flat on the floor. Okay. I have the same kind of fridge with the freezer in the bottom, and that is nice. Gonna be someone that's gonna be some person who tries to say that she was drugging her children. Well, let's see. Mommy. And she's filming this, you guys. She has no issue
There's gonna be someone,
with this.
There's gonna be some person
yeah,
who tries to say that she was just asking
Stop
everyone
it. People have headphones on. David,
the
stop it.
following pictures.
The boy runs out with my water, screaming like a fool. If you had headphones on, I apologize. He's 12. He's an idiot. Go change your clothing. Oh, my goodness. Be glad you don't have a 12-year-old.
In the cup, so that can't be it.
Here we go, Steelers. Screw the Steelers. Yeah. They were all doing cocaine in the 70s when they won all those Super Bowls. Ask your husbands. They'll verify what I just said. So this is precious. I want my kids to appreciate my sport teams as well. This is precious.
Oh, so here we go, Steelers.
Here we go. I know. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Yeah, we all know it. Put the medicine on her belly. Oh. Huh. This is the Vicks.
Bella has been doing so good at sleeping in her bed every night.
Okay. Bella cannot do good at sleeping. What she can do is do well at sleeping. But, okay. There's me being just an asswipe.
But the last couple nights, or the last... So, like, the...
Is it possible that Bella has now grown an immunity to Benadryl?
last week, it's been going kind of crazy. So
I actually had to be a parent after 6:30 at night. Oh my goodness. I deal with the girls for 25 minutes in the morning. Then my husband gets off work. He goes and picks the children up from school. And then we feed them. But yes, I'm exorbitant right now. I'm so upset. We feed them butter noodles and chicken nuggets. And then we drug them up. So now I'm Shannon. I have actually had to deal with my children for 90 minutes this evening and 30 minutes this morning. 2 full hours today. And Bella wakes up upset, and now I'm going to complain to all the rest of you about that. Oh, but please buy my Thrive, because that's the only way I'm able to deal with this.
going to
Fudge.
she's been wanting to get out. She gets out for every reason.
I have to go potty. I'm sorry, guys.
So every night she's like, my tummy hurts. I need the medicine. So I have to put medicine on her belly every night. I figured
Because you have made your child addicted to drugs. It's probably Vicks belly rub, but come on. Well, we'll find out. Maybe it's a new Thrive product.
What do you need? Oil?
Okay.
What?
The way Bella just looked. So look, you guys, I just got a new mouse. And I don't care for it as much as my old one. My old one blew off the porch, and I have no idea what happened to it. I think one of the cats chucked it. So I backed up a little bit too far. Doctor, what's up? This is worth it. Look at Bella.
My tummy hurts.
Bella
Medicine.
doesn't look like
So I
her
have to
tummy
put
hurts,
medicine on her belly
even
every
a
night.
little.
I figured,
Okay, it's
I
coming
started
up.
doing lavender,
Very,
so
very
that
cute.
way it calms her down and gets her back to sleep. What do you need?
Right.
Oil?
I've seen that child look more desperate when she's hungry. Her tummy doesn't hurt. This was just yet another scam.
Why? You bet.
Yeah, what's the oil? Oh my goodness. This is the woman who found the... Oh, it's not. Oh, this is the woman who found the possible ghost. Okay, you guys, I have to go potty. I apologize. Let's see what happens. You have all that money. Get your basement refinished. Come on, man. We hang out in our basement. We have a pool table down there, a pool table, ping pong table. Come on, man. This is the woman who found that weird noise in the girl's office. You all know exactly what I'm talking about. I have to do charcuterie for my family. It's almost 4 o'clock. Looks like a lot of drugs in that box right there. Maybe that's where Chris found the oxy. That's my issue. I do not believe Shannon had a drug addiction, because they would not ever have had oxy 80s. Look at how huge that basement is. They would not have oxy 80s in the basement. Okay, it says, Daddy, I love you. Do you remember them saying, I love you? Lots of question marks. Yeah, it's not going to be the hero song, I hope. Listen. What does she say to Daddy? Okay, let's listen. So Chris is a little so chunky here. Probably 25 pounds less. Mommy will cry. Play close attention to Bella here. Okay, let's play close attention. I do not want to what? Paying close attention. He's holding on to her so she's not losing balance. Okay, we're going to see it again. So I feel like Bella had more trust in her father. I said it in the last video. At the age of 52, I do not think that if my father brought me out to a big dark oil site and I watched him kill my sister, I do not believe, even at 50, well, maybe at 52, I'd had enough courage to run. But that is frightening. This little child was put in this position. Okay, so I'm going to hit play here in a moment. I yet have not seen anything but from Bella. Bella trusted her father 100 times more than she trusted her mother. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to flush the toilet. Isn't it nice that we're all friends? Okay, here we go. Let's start that. We're a good mom, you know, I struggle with that all the time, sometimes. She was talking about the movie Bad Moms. Unfair. Hang on. So I'm not going to do her like that. Oh, terrible English. 2 wrongs, no rights. It's actually 2 wrongs don't make a right. But she, oh, see, I can't see it. Hang on.
To be told that we're doing good in life, that we're
You're doing well.
we're a good mom. You
Yeah.
know, we're
You're a lousy
I mean,
mom.
I struggle with that all the time. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a good enough mom, but I am. My
You're
kids
not.
Are happy. My kids love me sometimes.
Right. They love
okay,
your
first, I
husband
think
more.
I have
Their
two
father.
two teenage girls. I have 2 girls.
What the heck is wrong with her
so I'm sure there's
face?
gonna be a lot of
She looks like a
in
penguin.
this house, especially once a month.
At least she doesn't have Monday Night Horror lipstick on. Sure, there's going to be a lot of, well, I
What
can't,
exactly
it's going too
is
fast.
yucky? Well, folks, I think yucky might have been nighttime medicine. So a better question is, why is
That's
Celeste asking for
interesting.
nighttime medicine? Well, it seems that the girls were thirsty often, so they appear to have some kind of fluid intake thing going on. If you
Interesting.
haven't seen my episode, check out H2No. All of that information is in there. It was quite nefarious to me because we either maybe are seeing a medication addiction.
Yes.
Since, for all intents and purposes, it seems and appears that Celeste is very healthy here. And I'm also thinking that fluid restrictions would make these kids suck down something that tastes quote unquote yucky a bit more easily, no?
Okay, but they didn't have a choice. These children from day one were taught that they get Benadryl and Tylenol PM at night.
This
So,
kid is
okay.
excited, ready for yucky. She's in the middle of playing with Dad and asking for a drink. Because did you notice how she did the same thing in the plane? Before Cece gets the drink, she has to agree, like, yeah, she's ready to go to bed. Like,
No,
yes,
I
bed.
didn't notice
And that doesn't tend to work out for her sometimes, it appears. There are a couple videos where Celeste seemed to be thirsty while playing with Dad, and just the fluid intake in general kind of makes me concerned that that might be why she's actually requesting yucky. Bella does not seem happy in that video, and of course we all know why that video is famous in this case and why she's not happy. I wouldn't be happy if the fat guy brought me a thermos and freaking slippers either. Poor
No
little
doubt.
B, pouring one out for B. She does not seem happy about this drink that Mom has mixed up, but she does ask to see it. Now that I've heard Celeste possibly asking for her cocktail, it does lead me to wonder about the question of addiction here. My scales are undecided here. I'm not sure which one. She does seem pretty defeated. And then whenever I kicked up the audio, I noticed what Shannon was saying was, it's in there. As though Bella was afraid it
Bella knew exactly what was happening in this world.
wasn't in there. And
why it
then
kills me
that
she
heightened
didn't
my
run
addiction
away.
question again. So while I consider these to be logical speculations, it's also speculation because I guess yucky could be anything. But she happens to be asking
yucky.
for it at 5 o'clock, as we know that
Right.
is near bedtime in the Watts home.
And
Many
they're on
times,
an
Shannon
airplane,
bragged about
different
Bella
time
going to
zone.
bed early, claiming, oh, they didn't.
Oh my
finish their
goodness,
nap,
that's
so
it's
they
very,
went
it's
to bed
very,
early
very
again.
interesting.
And it's amazing.
Okay, so Cece is looking for her yucky. You know, they're flying away. They're in a different time zone. Wow, that's so interesting.
Hour
Man,
or
this
so
Sneak
before
Peeks is
regular
brilliant.
bedtime,
She's
even if
brilliant.
bedtime
Please
wasn't
subscribe
earlier
to
than
her.
Early, the normal 6:30 that they go to bed.
She's gained 1,000 subscribers in the last week or so. So, kids, keep it up. Go subscribe to her because I do not want her to copyright me.
Shocking, I know. But the fact that she just made it on camera and she looks down at the camera too, kind of like making sure, thinking about making this drink while the camera is sitting there on live. And
See-
wow. I mean, the amount of times to me that it's obvious she's giving them nightly meds and they're healthy. The 27 pills a day and the amount
I agree.
of things that Shanann claims she is diagnosed with make me concerned for what might be in these drinks. And again, that it might be something worse than Benadryl.
Okay, so I'm going to hit stop. I do not doubt that. But you guys look at this. Here's Bella in the airplane. She's got the window closed. Okay, I was a child and I flew many times. The greatest part was watching the airplane take off. Bella is a terrified little child. She's terrified.
And it's
So
complete
sad.
speculation on my part, but we do
No, but
see a
you're
mom
right.
who loves playing nurse, and a mom who probably had a stash that would knock out a horse.
I agree.
Fibro, lupus, these are all very painful diseases. Very painful diseases. Remember the pride she beamed with whenever she remembered that it was the anniversary of when she got diagnosed? A part of me thinks that some of that
She didn't have lupus. Not even a little.
was coming from her need to validate
Goodness.
her illness, but
I agree.
just like the Watts family, some of that joy could have been on a schedule. That body cam footage, whenever she found those meds, she's mumbling underneath her breath. I mean, YouTubers have used these and claimed that they were EVPs. She's mumbling so hardcore in this video.
I don't know what an EVP is.
And then she exclaims, "That's interesting." I know she must have considered that their lives were more at stake with the acknowledgement of what a bin like that means. She instantly
Bin?
begins to take pictures, so we
Right.
know that that's definitely something that concerned her. Not to mention every
Because if any of you are mothers or fathers, you know that when your child is in dire straits, the very first thing you think about is pulling out your telephone so you can take photos of it. Oh,
single person who was
Goodness.
interviewed talks about these meds. Every single person who says it's impossible that Shanann ran off includes these meds
So these
in the
must be
lineup of
CCs.
reasons why it's improbable. It's done. Stick a fork in it. And
There
again,
we
with
go.
speculation, but her and Shanann, no offense to her, plenty of people
be
have
offended
been
to her.
there,
It's
and
okay.
I'd be lying to say that I ain't one of them.
Bella's
But
got that
she's got plenty of
stupid-
videos with her and
What's up with
Nicole
these
saying,
ponytails?
Nicole just came from work and we're going to work again. We're going to work some more. We're not tired, etc. And no person on the product that they're selling that has ever tried it has given me the review that they have amazing energy unless they were trying to sell it to me. We already know anyone who uses that excuse is dancing around the real here. There's a lot of truth about this case, but a lot of people are not willing to look at it. And in that way, they're just like the people who are viewing the Watts family from social media. Is because everyone thinks that abused kids must be in squalor. Abused kids live in the hood. They don't live in suburbia.
Okay, well, this is something I completely disagree with. I love everything Nick Speaks said, but I think the stuff that Shannon posted, that's why I believe she had no friends. Everyone around her was a business associate because she posts any of this stuff. If Michelle had posted this, I would have called her and said, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
How people think. I mean, really.
And she had 147
Absence
people
of
watching her.
evidence doesn't
Remember
negate
Mitch,
the data we have.
Brian?
It just simply doesn't. So when people
Goodness.
say, "Oh, you can't tell from a few Facebook videos," A, it's not a few, and B, then bring something to the table that negates what is on the table.
Amen.
Because this is what we have on the table. Oh, well, how come their friends never said anything? Because they're just like people, unwilling to accept the truth about Shanann, unwilling to say,
Because they weren't really friends. That's why. They were business associates.
that they are so
Even Nick and Amanda Thayer were business associates.
for what happened to Bella and Celeste by both of their parents. They're not mad about quote-unquote victim blaming, what scientists call victimology. They're mad because it's adding another perpetrator to the table.
You all noticed that Cece and Bella are wearing the same shirts? Well, whenever we traveled a few times on airplanes, and I actually always put my children in the same color shirts so that I could find them easier. Oh my goodness, Shannon and I have something in common.
That they wanted
Makes me
to
sick.
idolize. Why you need to idolize a woman whose family was annihilated, I'll never understand. It's fine to understand and see that she had plenty of good in her too, because nobody's all good.
I don't know
all
about
bad.
that.
And
I
as
don't
said
agree with
before,
that.
Every villain has
She was a
sad
liar.
backstory. Usually, a lot of bad things have happened.
I believe that anyone who tries to get anyone else into an MLM has a mental issue because they know what that MLM has done to themselves.
To get them to that point. And even in this case,
I have to go check on the
and
boy.
Chris is doping him up too. He dopes him up in plenty of videos. He dopes him up in the sitters testimony.
Okay, Chris doped him up because his wife would have kicked his butt had he not doped them up.
He dopes him up when mom's gone.
But it's
He's their codefendant.
drug 6:30, drug 30
Absolutely.
at
We
night.
can have empathy for something that has happened to all of these people, even the murderer. Who couldn't feel sad for someone who took these beautiful
I do.
little girls away from themselves?
I think most of my
How could you
viewers
not have
feel the
empathy
same
for
way.
that? Something was wrong with these guys, and that's Chris and Shannon.
I'm shocked it took him 8 years.
You can't convince
Goodness.
me that they
Hey guys,
had that many
11
quote-unquote
minutes.
happy years together, even though they obviously weren't happy.
Amen.
years. But at one point, they desired to be with one another for their own reasons, and that includes Chris.
I have to go make
liked
some
her. He
charcuterie.
liked that domineering personality because I think for him, and I think in the real world, there are battles that have to be fought. Granted, they're not life and death battles, but they're battles. Battles with the credit card company, battles with the phone company, battles with the cable.
She didn't battle with any of them. She simply chose not to pay them. She had to pay the cable bill so that Chris could see his sports.
I think plenty of times Chris utilized Shanann's domineering personalities to his benefit. So they both, I know,
Disagree.
benefited from a lot more than that over the years.
Disagree
but
completely.
Just to name a few. And in some
I think Chris was a scared little beta boy.
way, I believe that they were both benefiting from drugging their children because they both do it habitual. And why? One of my awesome...
Okay. I do believe Chris was a beta boy. I think he didn't, what was I saying, contest or check Shannon out on the drugging because once the kids were in bed by 6:30, he actually had a little bit of his own peace. Remember, this dude had no peace all day long. The wench was texting him constantly. The only reason I will agree with him drugging up the children is because then at least, like I just said, he had some of his own time because he was the only parent in this house. Okay, this is not funny anymore. We need some lightning stuff.
said that Bella and Celeste are put away
Lightning.
like dolls. They're put away like dolls. A really sad
Absolutely.
thing to think about.
They were props.
Now, I'm sure he didn't imagine that Munchausen, I'm sure he didn't even know that word and never
I
thought
agree.
that it would all come to this. But
I
either
agree.
way, I know there's some point where this man knew his children weren't sick. He knew it. I know that he knew it. I think he figured it out. But
Okay, so I do not think he figured it out. You guys remember in the Wisconsin interview, Chris said, well, Shannon would send me photos of the girls' breakouts. Okay, well, he never said he saw or witnessed the girls' breakouts. He only saw photos. I hate to say it, but I think Chris was just as stupid as Prince Harry. He wanted to be loved, and so he wanted to believe everything he was being told. And the Prince Harry and his twit wife divorce, that's going to be so much fun.
as a person who lacks communication skills in the first place,
He does.
and possibly as a person who thought that this was a problem unique to his family, when truly they are a couple who are starting to be sort of recognized that women afflicted with this disorder are usually married to guys like him, and I find
What?
that infinitely interesting.
Yeah, I'll
They
look
just
that
float
up.
along, kind of hiding in the background and maybe helping dose some medicine, and in his
I
case, clean the
completely
kids and
disagree.
sometimes pick up the kids, and other times drug them and put them to bed. with
I
his
love
wife.
Nick
He
Speaks.
helped
I
drug 'em
completely
and
disagree.
locked him away at 6:30. He helped his wife curate videos. One thing I don't understand is why many are convinced
Do you think he had a choice to not help his wife curate videos?
that he's any better than her as far as how much feelings they have for the kids. Because while yes, he took more physical care of them, he was their primary caregiver
Absolutely.
in certain senses. And In certain
He was
ways,
really their only
however,
carever.
the videos to me don't
Okay,
really
this is
prove
depressing.
much, except
Come on.
that he seems to be a little bit more self-aware about how their dynamic may look and come off. And in fact, where she would look rather bullyish without him in the background quipping, and I'm the one that's gonna eat them all. If it weren't for that part, then imagine what that video would look like when it just has Shanann saying, you know, I like to dirty up every dish in the house and make him clean it. He'll do anything I say. So he did play his part in helping curate everything. So I would second guess or just sit on any bias that we may have from him being the less sadistic one. He's definitely, in my opinion, less sadistic than his wife. While the girls were living,
Absolutely.
was he more empathetic to them in general? I'm not sure. Was he? Or was he just more aware and more able to perceive how people might perceive the videos upon viewing them? And for me, it's the latter. I don't think either parent had a bond with their kids, and I think both of them just
I
doping
disagree.
them up on video kind of helps prove that. I think that anyone who picks a side kind of is biased somewhere in the story.
No,
and has not.
no, we poked a side. We picked a side because we watched the videos and we watched her. My goodness, I almost rarely disagree with Neek Speaks. She's brilliant. But no, we picked a side because we watched videos. We watched her children be desperately hungry. And Shannon say, do you want a laptop? Or do you want to put that on your vision board? She flat out ignored her children. My goodness. Okay, Neeks, go ahead.
Let go of that bias yet. And I think once we let go of that bias, some of what actually went down may start to come to fruition. I know the people not willing to look at who Shanann really was are not going to come any closer to the aforementioned.
No,
People
I
who
disagree.
don't do that like to look at themselves like they are the good ones. They are so good. Praise them. They're scared to get their hands dirty, really looking at this crime and the motives that each and every player might or might not have. They want to be the good ones. They didn't divulge into any victimology. Well, my friend, I'd say that your criminological skills are at risk if you're not willing to do so. Period. That's
Okay.
it. You think
I
cops don't
disagree.
use
I'm
victimology
sorry.
to solve crime? You think investigators don't? Granted, these investigators kind of did it in some areas, but you get the point. So for those that think they're good and can keep their hands clean, I'll read this. You have
No, it's not
enemies,
working.
you say.
Okay, you guys ready?
Alas, my
Oh,
friend,
hold
the
on.
boast is poor. He who has mingled.
Oh my goodness, many of you are going to hate me for this. I know that VG, my Libra sis, will not, but I'm not sure Chris would have been convicted. There was zero evidence. So, I'm speechless, which I'm almost never speechless. But no, I do not agree. I'm sorry.
In the fray of duty that the
I have to
brave
wake them in the morning for school.
must have made
Okay.
folk.
I am working on a Baby Wise video. I hope to get it out this evening, but maybe tomorrow. Kids go to bed at 6:30. This is a post from our girl. I have to wake them in the morning for school. Okay, that is not true. Because Chris was not allowed to open the garage at 5:15 to 5:30 because it woke the children. The reason it woke the children because they had been asleep for 11 stinking hours by this point. Oh, God bless Baby Wise. Oh my goodness.
If you have
Don't
done
you want to
small
vomit?
is the work that you have done.
How much
You
time
hit
do we
no
have
traitor
left?
on the
I don't know,
hip.
10
You dash
minutes.
no cup from perjured lip. You never turn the wrong to right. You've been a coward in the fight.
Okay, hang on. These are comments about Baby Wise. I'm not able to circle it. Doctor, what's up? All it says, Shannon, someone's saying, my children would not accept Baby Wise. And Shannon says, I stuck with it, even when Bella tried to fight it. Well, of course you did, because Bella was simply your prop for your fake online life. Why the goodness? The moment I touch it, it ruins it. My little MacBook stinks. I even got a new pretty pink mouse. And yes, my mouse is pink. I am female. At least I'm identifying that this way. Kids in bed at 6 p.m. Hashtags winning wine. Anyone? Okay, someone else has talked about Shannon's drinking. And I really had not noticed it. But now that they say it, I am noticing it. Shannon says, mine are in bed by 6:30 every night, but today Bella missed nap. Oh, so that's why Bella's in bed earlier. I'm not confident about the Shannon being a drunk thing. She does brag about it a lot. Nice red fingernail, you Monday whore. But I'm just not sure about that. Okay, this is what Celeste looks like after a 4-hour nap. Okay, your child should never have a 4-hour nap unless your child is ill. If your child is sleeping that deeply, you wake them up because you don't want to destroy nighttime. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. You know what? I never drugged my kids at nighttime. So that's why if their nap went long, I woke them up. Oh my goodness, I totally messed up. All I had to do was let them have a 4-hour nap and then drug them up. Okay, here's a comment on the right-hand side over here. Her normal nap is 3 hours. Okay, these children are awake from 7 until noon. What's that? 5 hours. 3-hour nap. So then Celeste is awake, Celeste and Bella, from 3 until 6:30. So these children have, at the most, 7 hours of daylight where they're awake and allowed to be alive. Maybe Cece runs around like a fool, not because of the headache-inducing ponytails or pigtails, but maybe because she's drugged up and she has energy for the 7-hour days she's allowed. Holy cow, a 3-hour nap? That's creepy. It's creepy AF. I think Cece looks beautiful there. Paid a lot of money for those little pants with the bow at the bottom. But that's okay. Nico can wear them, right? I can't believe the amount of money she wasted on these children's clothing. My goodness. My first kid I did spend a little bit more money on. But after that, I was like, oh my goodness. Onesies and pajamas. And I wasn't broke. My mortgage was paid and my nails looked fine. I picked this cutie up early today. She got up. There's a picture of Dr. What's Up. You don't have to stop. There's a photo of Bella looking holy beautiful. Just so precious. And the post is, I picked this cutie up early today. She got up from her 3-hour nap and did story time with the snack. Again, a 3-hour nap? They don't wake up until 7. Oh my goodness. These children are not even awake 7 hours a stinking day. Well, maybe that's why you have to put Benadryl or give them Benadryl at 6:30 at night. Goodness. I'm thinking now, the kids went to bed around 8 and they were up before 7. And yes, they had naps, but yes, their naps were not 3 hours. But when the children woke up, we woke them up, or we allowed them. Okay, my goodness, new post. So this is 2 years, 1 month before the incident. Kids have been sleeping since 12:30. Pretty normal for Bella, as her nap time is normally 12:30 to 4. And then she doesn't say it right, but she's saying, but Celeste's nap time is 12:33. I would never, ever, ever admit to my friends that my children slept that long. Oh my goodness. And again, where is her father? Why has not her father called? I say this all the time. My father would have called me and said, what are you doing? Okay, reason 9 million something. I love Baby Wise. And I've told you I've done some work on Baby Wise already. Time change, and we still had to wake Belle up this morning. 13 hours sleep. Lucky girl. Well, that's what happens when you drug your kids up at night. Okay. So I'm going to read a post that looks like Shannon's with Bella and 4 other people. And there are a lot of people who believe Shannon was not legally able to be with her children for a suspended period. And this 4 other people makes sense, but why would you start? Guys, I don't even have a Facebook page, yet her children did. Okay, here, I'll shut up. So many people had something negative to say when I put Bella on Baby Wise. It's a schedule thing. Doctor said that's amazing and so good for her. I do not believe that one bit. Back to Shannon. I started Celeste on Bella's old schedule the day she was born, just like I did with Bella. She nurses 7, 11, 3, and 7 per me waking her up, and then 11 or 12 at night, once again at 3. What? She goes to sleep. Okay, I don't believe Shannon nursed. I'm sorry. I never purchased 1 penny of baby formula. I nursed my children because it was free. Hey, if Shannon were nursing, don't you think we would have seen 19 videos of her nursing, or even a squashed out photo of the thrush she got on her nipple? She did not nurse even 1 moment. My full opinion. Not even a moment. We would have seen photos. They didn't go to the zoo. We never saw a photo of the giraffe. Come on, man. This woman was so tacky, she'd have shown her nipple with the thrush on it. Some of you women know what thrush is. It's a little infection you get, and it hurts like hell. You have to get through it, and the first 10 seconds hurts like hell. But then your kid starts eating. You put some little cream on your nipple, and you put it on their tongue. Okay, it looks like she's looking at the public. No, it looks like she doesn't want her. It's Bella. Doesn't want her sticking photo taken. She'd rather get attention. I think this child, it's a picture of drugs. Pills. Says 27 pills. Here we go. I was up most of last night with a fever. Body was so achy I was in tears. I am only 27 and taking 27 pills a day, not including my vitamins. And I am still in a lot of pain. Okay, on a side note, then you're not taking the right pills. I wish I could go back to in time and enjoy the last 10 years of my life if I knew I would be like this at this age. We all need the help we can get. Now the post says, $5 is not too much to ask. So she's begging for money. I'm going to continue. Oh my goodness, she's begging for money. If you'd like to give me money, my Buy Me a Coffee link is below because I do not monetize this stuff anymore. But okay. It's a good cause. Please join me in supporting a great cause. Okay, the link doesn't show what her cause is. Oh my God. I'm diagnosed with I was diagnosed with lupus over a year ago. Since then, my immune system has been so weak, I have attracted Sjogren's and fibromyalgia. Okay, I've done research. There is no link between fibromyalgia and lupus. I have been to more doctors in this last year than most see in a lifetime. I am lucky these days to get through the day pain-free. Thank God for Thrive. I made that up. Right now I'm dealing with really bad memory loss and problems swallowing food. Okay. You don't look like you're having any issues swallowing food. Sorry. Please help me raise awareness and money to help people like me put a stop. And that's all it says. You don't look like you're having any issues eating in 2011. Sorry, darling. If you're size 12, you're not having any problems eating. Goodness. 7:49 a.m. and boy, am I happy for Thrive with my black label. Kids got me. Okay, the Thrive black label was the one that you had to put 2 stickers on you, and it was overly caffeinated. Her other post. Okay, this is 1 year, 10 days from the murder. Mommy winning. Went to put Celeste to bed, and Bella came running up, asking if she could go to bed too. Of course, kid. Thrive wins. Does anyone honestly believe that? No. First off, you'd already drugged Bella up. Come on, man. She was messed up within 10 minutes of that Benadryl. She's not running. My girlfriend Maria, hello Maria, just texted me. Let's all say hello to Maria. If you pray, remember her in her prayers. Nothing's wrong, but pray for all of us. I pray for you guys. Okay. So this is just a post of Celeste with her legs all out of the crib. Way too old to be in a crib. And what does Frank say? Poor baby. Frank, why didn't you call your daughter and say, stop posting this stuff? It makes you look like a ridiculous woman/mother. Maybe Shannon was trans. She sold a sleeping jet too. What? Yeah, maybe Shannon was trans, and so the maternal thing didn't come naturally. She didn't look trans, but... Okay, here's a little photo of Shannon's kitchen counter. She's got her KitchenAid up there. My KitchenAid is red. Hers is white, but I have more of a red background in my kitchen. And then it's a shot of what I believe to be the spray that you spray in your air, Febreze or something, but it also may be Lysol. So let's find out. It actually looks more like a Lysol container. Debating on taking both kids to a movie theater. Slap on 2 black labels. I was thinking more like Benadryl. So that's the thing. Shannon doesn't even care. She's not even embarrassed to brag that she drugs her children up. One of her friends wrote, with Thrive on your side, you can do it. But no, Shannon's thinking more like Benadryl. My goodness. I don't think I ever drugged my kids up. Ever, even once. And they've all gotten on my nerves. Okay. Doctor, what's up? It's a photo of Bella passed out with one of her arms half under the couch. Bella woke up from nap and crashed on the floor. When she came down the stairs, she said she was still tired. 3-hour nap. Seriously, kid? Doesn't have a question mark, which it should, but this is a lie. And this is a lie. Here's another one. And Shannon tagged her father in this. So again, her father is well aware of everything they're doing, or she's doing. It says, getting bagged, ready to go to birthday party. Ging Bella going to sleep. Thriving mama wins at 9:30 in the morning. Thrive, don't you wish your kids would wear out that fast? Hey, if you don't feed them a nutritious meal, if they live on butter noodles, chicken nuggets, pepperoni, and marshmallows, yes, they will sleep. You psycho. Why do you post this? You freak. That's what kills me. She posts this stuff. My goodness, I need a nap. I need a 3-hour nap. Maybe I should just start taking Thrive. Goodness. Celeste first. Okay. It's just a movie. Nothing. Was it loud for her? Nothing. It doesn't really matter. It's just nothing. Bella's so allergic to North Carolina. Poor kid, even with 2 allergy meds, she's still miserable. Maybe it's the allergy meds that are making her miserable. Oh my goodness. Poor baby. The poor kid keeps rubbing her eyes, sneezing, looks. My little one's the same way. Zyrtec. Sometimes I have to throw Benadryl in the middle. Son, Zyrtec and Flonase. And Shannon says she brings the Benadryl everywhere she goes. Always have Benadryl. It's just garbage. It's just posts of Shannon talking about how her children are quote-unquote sick. Just like Shannon has lupus and fibromyalgia. Oh my goodness. Okay, kids, if you're still watching right now, obviously, you guys know I'm so humbled. Thank you. Hit like, hit subscribe. I most definitely will put Meek's Peaks in the link below. She's increased 600 subscribers in the past week. So keep it up, please. Let's hook this woman up. She makes awesome content. And if you want, send her a message and say the two of you should work together. Okay, God bless you, and God bless this America.